Hey y'all, all over the Aries craft here. I know it's been a while since I did a whip and chat, but it's been a crazy 2 weeks. I feel like I've been going through like the motions, and energetically everything has been kind of in my way, but get out whatever you're working on and I guess just chill out with me for the next couple of minutes. This probably won't be a long whip and chat just because there's nothing really to report, at least for this week, or what's been going on. A lot of the things that have been going on have been a little too personal, and even for me I feel like it really didn't like contribute to like good growth in my life. I feel like it was growth that pertained to stuff I already kind of knew, I already intuitively felt, and corrections that just probably needed to be made, or things that inevitably had to have happened in order for me to be sort of kind of okay now. I mean, at least, for now things are a little better. In the sense of just things kind of being at a lull and quiet. But otherwise I'm trying to stay low. I'm trying to keep my head low. But I hope y'all have been doing well. I did miss, doing another whip and chat. I know that I put like my D-Stash video up. If you guys haven't seen it, I've done also, I think, a post review on the last canvas that I did. I'm actually almost done with this one. This is Cottage by the Sea by Chuck Pinson, and this is actually like, I can't believe how enjoyable this canvas has been to me. It is just awesome, and I'm flying by through this pretty quickly. I started this last week of July, and now it's like the second week of August, so I intend to finish this pretty quickly. My next canvas, I'm still deciding if I want to set up for Drills and Chills, since that I believe starts in September, or if I can at least do one more and then like kit that one up halfway through Drills and Chills, because I also have another one that I kind of want to do for Festival of Witches. So I don't know, I'm kind of like going back and forth between that. But nonetheless, I'm really just been chilling out, enjoying what I can. I did get hired with a new job, so I can't wait to start that. I start that in September, so I'm really looking forward to, just doing something new, doing something different with my, with my career. I've been entitled for so long that now it's just nice to kind of come out, especially with how the housing market has completely like crashed. It was like really heartbreaking that like 2 weeks ago I lost my job, and then like it's nice because it's like I literally was hired, I think yesterday officially. I got my offer letter yesterday, so it didn't take long. Thank God for the connections that I made over an ITO time, which was definitely needed and warranted with all of the health issues that were going on in my home at the time. So it's kind of just nice to be at peace for now. I'm literally anxiously waiting for the fucking, and I know people probably are like, oh, well, Alexandra, that's not healthy for you, you shouldn't be thinking like that. But it's really hard for me not to, especially when I feel like at this point, it's just always going to occur. It's just always going to happen. It's just always going to be right then and there. Also, just because I'm staring at them, I know my nails look crazy. I did not do them this week. I have to I need to find time to do them. I'll probably do them later tonight, but I had like my 2 community rituals going, so I figured I'd not put my nails on if I was working with herbs and oils and things like that, which is like another thing. Like, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be continuing making oils. It's been an idea. Like, I used to, for my Instagram, clients and for my website. And my website too, guys, if you guys ever want a reading or if you guys are interested in egg cleanse interpretation, things like that, I do those professionally. My link is in the description. Oh, that's another thing that like just it actually just happened like 2-3 days ago. So I am now an affiliate for both Dreamer Designs and Diamond Art Club. So if you guys want to, you know, click on the links below to purchase any of the DACs or Dreamer Designs, I will make a little bit of a commission. Again, not an obligation, but it's, if you guys are kind enough, definitely use those. It definitely helps me out. But yeah. Also, I feel like it's crazy how like this has come full circle. So when I was doing vape reviews, I was always, you know, like thinking about the day that I stopped doing YouTube, and then when that day came, I was kind of like taken aback because of the way things happen. Like it wasn't me quitting YouTube on my own accord. It was me quitting YouTube by force. And back then it was due to CBD, when CBD was not legal in majority of the states. And that was like the crazy part, like the way that it transpired. And now to see that like a lot of states made CBD legal, it's like, what was that for? Like I could have continued to do my vape videos and things like that, you know, grow my audience the way it was. But I realized that that was like a part of my life that was probably going to come to an end anyway. And this is something that I see becoming more permanent in my life. I love diamond painting. And just so you guys know, like I did fine diamond painting from La Santísima Muerte. I'm a Santa Muerte devotee, a Puerto Rican Santa Muerte devotee. Apparently that's like really interesting to some people. I hear a fly in my office and I'm going to freak out because I killed like 2 already today. It's kind of weird. But yeah, like my first one was like a round Amazon cheapy diamond painting, but it's so beautiful, honestly. Like I have it up on my altar. I didn't think anything of it, like a $4 diamond painting, I would fall in love. And then like now I'm here doing all of these. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, I actually had a really nice, oh wait, let me finish that one. So what was I saying before I got into my Instagram, what I did this past weekend? I think it's funny how full circle I'm back on YouTube, and come to find out, Red Fox Vapes, aka Liz, who is still one of my best friends, and I love her. She's more well known as Sleeping Luna Designs. I will actually put this in my link down below so you guys can go subscribe to her. She's doing YouTube videos again too, and I'm like, LOL, like how crazy is that? And she's like, we've come full circle, and it's just crazy to be back in a way. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm so sorry that I've been away. Like I really wanted to be a little more consistent with this. I'm just really trying to find the time. With my new job, I think I'll still be able to find time. I am work from home, but I will have like a crazy schedule. I will be working 4 days a week. So I'll be working Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 10:30 in the morning to 9 p.m. But then I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, which is going to be really awesome. I prefer the 4 10-hour shifts versus like, you know, having the 7-day work week and then having to split my days off. I don't believe in splitting my days off. I want them consecutively. So I was offered a schedule that worked just like that actually coincides really well with my husband and his occupation. So it's really nice to finally have a schedule where my husband and I will literally be on the exact same schedule, and there will be like no issue. So yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, I actually did a huge woodworking project. My husband and I did it together, although he's like, you're the one who did it, you're the one who did all the work. And I'm like, okay, but we did it together because I couldn't like cut the wood out. But we did a family sign that's actually currently getting framed at Michael's. And I'm really excited to finally see it when it's done being framed, because I'm just, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it in my living room and see how nice it is. But yeah, I did not realize how fast I'm working through this, because if you guys can see, like right here, I don't know if you guys can see a little bit. I don't want to move you guys too much. But like this part, I actually did all of this like earlier today. I figured I'd do the rest of this and get as much done. After I finish this, I have exactly 3 rows left of this diamond painting. And it's going by pretty quick. I don't really feel like there's too much confetti in this one. But, anywho. So, Liz is now going by Sleeping Luna Designs. I think I mentioned that. But she finally did a diamond painting, and she's like, this is addicting. I was like, I know. Like, there's a reason why I do it. It sucks that it's like I never really got into like the whole cross-stitching thing. I truthfully tried it, and it's just like I just don't like it. And like when it comes to the crochet thing, it's like I'm waiting for winter time, maybe even fall, because like having yarn on top of me right now in the summertime, it's just not working. But yeah. In other news, I'm hoping that this is my cycle to possibly get pregnant. I started the Clomid earlier this cycle. I am now currently on my 2-week wait, and I'm just hoping that my baby comes through, and that we don't have to go through this Clomid stuff again, because honestly, I just feel like, I don't know, taking meds at this point at any capacity, including even for like my multiple sclerosis, something about it is just like, it's not clicking with me well. I don't know if maybe something has changed in like the medical industry, but like I'm honestly afraid to like go back and get my infusions or injections when it comes to my MS, but it's like I know eventually I'm gonna have to start retaking them if I don't get pregnant anytime soon. I've been off of my meds for almost 3 years, so I mean, I don't feel any like relapse or any like weird symptoms, which is nice. It's nice to not be able to feel any of those. But oh, and just so you guys know, so yeah, so this, I don't know, my head broke in this, and I couldn't get it out, so my husband drilled it out, and now I can't use the side of the pen, but it's like I don't want to get rid of it because I love this, but I'm probably gonna have to order another one. It came in like a set of 3. I have a purple one and a pink one, but I'm just kind of being lazy, especially when it's like, okay, well at least one side still works, so like what's the point of like paying for another drill pen? I know it's pretty ghetto, but it's a hobby. Whatever gets the work done. Okay. It's crazy how fast this is going though. Like I'm trying to like select my lettering by like area. Like I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna end up doing A next. A, or like these greens, these little greens first. I should have probably like finished the greens when I got up here, and I somehow didn't. I'm just really ready for Halloween at this point. I decorated my home with all like my Halloween and fall decorations. I'm waiting until like the last week of like September to put on the lawn my blow up Halloween decorations, only because my husband's like, I still have to cut the grass, so like then I'm gonna have to like cut around it if they're outside, so just like wait until like it's closer to Halloween. I'm like, I guess. Like I like to put out all of my decorations at one time, so like that kind of ruined the vibe, but it's working with me. It's working with me. I'm just so ready to enjoy some cooler weather, like leaves changing. I always liked the fall. I think, you know, it's always that time of year where it's like it's definitely the prettiest in my opinion. Like I love summer and I love spring. I'm not a winter person, but I definitely think scenery wise, fall is always the nicest, I definitely think. I'm going to do these green ones real quick before I continue with all these other colors. Oh, I missed like a crap load of like this dot. I was looking for them too. Oh, I missed quite a few. Okay, where's my other tray? These are trays from NYX's Notions, by the way, guys. Definitely worth the wait. I use these all the time. Literally my favorites. I can't find my big one. I think it's with a totally different kit waiting to get used, to be honest with you. But I definitely have a third one. You see the two here though that I use on a regular basis. Only because like these are actually like big enough to use. Like I definitely didn't need the huge tray I got. I could have sufficed with just these two and done what I needed to do with them. And these do come with a stopper and a lid. I just don't currently have those on me. I have those, I think, put away. Now this is that weird symbol. I will say this is one of those kits though that has those arrows kind of like going in different directions, and it's slightly confusing. I'm just happy that the arrows are two totally separate colors, because at first I was like, oh, those are going to be like issues, and I'm like, okay, never mind, they're like two totally separate colors, I should be fine. But they still kind of put them in pretty close proximity to each other. So when it comes to the arrows, I'm definitely a little weary, and I'm very watchful of them. I was watching a few different videos about like how to use washi tape just to kind of have this background noise, and I am so incredibly tired of people bashing Dreamer Designs. Like, yes, their drills are not like top tier, especially if you're like a Diamond Art Club like snob, but to be honest, like they are not undoable. Like they're not like you are able to still do the diamond painting. Like I really think that negativity needs to go away. Yes, understandably so. They haven't changed their drills, but I still personally like their canvases, and I personally still like the company. It's more accepting than like I think other companies out there. Then again, that's my own personal opinion. I probably should have put the dots here, but they probably would not have looked good if I did that. There we go. I'm not gonna lie to you, in this one too, and it's gonna be part of my post review, like a lot of the lighter colors have a lot of tabs, a lot of holes. There's a lot of trash drills in the colorful ones. And this one has no like 310, but like the darker colors in this kit, I don't really have an issue with. A lot of my trash are the lighter colors, and it's just really weird. But this is an older kit, so maybe that's why. This is not one of the newer kits. But yeah. I'm having like anxiety too at the moment, because I don't know, I'm wanting something new. Like what I'm doing right now, I feel like in my life, it's like I'm trying to do what's going to make me the happiest, and I feel slightly guilty for the way things have transpired, only because like I'm not sorry for who I am, how I say things, what I do, how I communicate with people. Like I am what I am, and you know, it is what it is. But I worry about how people like to perceive you in a certain way, and then it's like that's how they make you forever. And it's like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, don't think about what other people like think of you, but it's hard when it's like, you know, things just shouldn't escalate the way that they do. It's fucked up. But here's that. Let's do tea. I haven't used like this color at all too much in this entirety of this thing. So like there's like 4, 5. think that's all the tees I see. Oh, I put that other color back, not seeing the other ones. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that, but there's like a lot of those, so I don't need. Let's do that, and then let's do that, 4 on a 4-placer, and then multi-place. Are you guys like worried about how like neat you are at all? Oh my god, here I go again with this one symbol. Here we go. Hold on, you guys. Sorry guys, I had to just answer a quick phone call, but I think at this point I probably should like come off the, oh, I think I did this color. Come off because I'm getting like uber distracted. It's weird because like once I start doing something like a whip and chat, or I start, you know, talking and getting into the groove of things, it's like everybody wants to harass me. I was actually looking at like the angle too and like the progression of this, and it's coming out really nice in my camera, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching it come into like fruition. I am, like I said, I'm ultimately enjoying this. I definitely think that I'll be looking into another Chuck Pinson. I definitely think too that I'm going to be looking into more landscapes. Landscapes are definitely becoming my overall favorite ones to do. I'm also selling them. Like the finished products, I'm selling them. I know some people are like totally against it, but if it's finished and I put the work into it, there's no problem in still, you know, giving credit where due, because obviously like the artist is already compensated for the artwork through the company that, you know, you purchased the diamond painting kit from, and I'm just gonna start like selling them. Like a lot of my family members see them on Instagram and on Facebook, and they're like, oh my god, I want one for my kitchen, oh my god, I want one for here. And it's like, okay, well, I know damn well how long like these take. I'm averaging about a month, except for the last one. The last one took me 2 months. I'm definitely going to be charging, especially for the time that I put into my diamond paintings, especially when it's like I only have so much room in my home. So, but I'm really excited to almost be done with this. I did not think that I would like be able to finish this as quickly as I am at this point. It's weird because like the next row is a little more confetti heavy. I think it kind of works like that. I realized that I did not start on the confetti heavy side of things. But the last 2 rows kind of look more like they are more color blocking. I'm definitely more of a color blocking person. Definitely more color blocking. I don't mind the confetti once in a while, because sometimes it's like those actually go quicker than color blocking sometimes. But I do like the evenly balanced mix like I'm doing now, where you kind of have everything in one spot. But see, I messed up because I started this whip and chat and I didn't even bring anything to like drink with me, and I'm supposed to be drinking a lot more water, things like that. Actually, I lied, I have water here. Stay hydrated, folks. But I think it's really like kind of interesting when you are like watching a whip and chat, or you know, you get into the groove of it. And like I enjoy these. Like I think I consider these more of like a vlog when I do get to update it. Like I said, I might end up doing this, you know, hopefully with my new job I'll have time to. I'm pretty sure I will, at least like an hour or 2 to like do everything. I'm still, like I said, very much doing my readings as well on the side, but this is like my only time where I get to kind of just enjoy. And I'm definitely going to be utilizing the next 3 weeks before I start my new job, just enjoying all of the time that I do have to just freely diamond paint, after I do like my chores and de-stress for the day. And when my husband does like overtime, sometimes he does overnight, so this is like really nice to just kind of be able to do before I like bed, so I get like tired enough to just, you know, take a shower and go to bed and not worry about the next day. I don't care about how straight they are. Do you guys care about how straight your drills are? Because like I feel like on these older kits you kind of can't care. Because this is like I said, it's an older kit from Diamond Art Club, but it has like the older drills. So like some of the facets are 9, some of the facets are 13, and it's like you kind of don't, like, they still have the spacing in between all the lettering per section. And I'm just like, there's going to be gapping anyway. Although there's not too much gapping in this one. There's not as much gapping in this one as there was in Venice Still Life, which I'm wondering if that's just because it was a bigger canvas by far. But I don't necessarily think that that's the reason, to be honest with you guys. I'm like really like anticipating like the finish of this. I just cannot wait. Cannot wait. Let's lift some of this up. And then let's have the rest of those. I'm gonna need more of this letter, I think. Oh, there's still one like kind of here. And then I move everything up now. Do you guys like have, like, what is your storage system? I think I asked this in the last whip and chat, but I'm really interested in knowing what your like storage systems are, because with the little vials like this, if once they become empty, I put them to the back or to like the very last row of the kit that it comes in. I do have a 60 and a 15, and like every time I finish a tube or I know it's getting low and I can fit all the drills in like one section of like or like in one vial of these, I kind of put these to the end and then continue on. Like this is P. I also have another big one. It's purple and it's just sitting there like, hey, when are you gonna use me? I'm literally in love with this color though. I'm so mad it was this one that got messed up and not like the pink or the other color, because like I'm not a really big pink person, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm trying to not say that too much, because I have a friend who really hates that like saying, and like I understand why she hates it, but it's like, it really is what it is. Like you have no control over things and people, and it's kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, no matter how bad things go or how things kind of transpire, you really have no control over what's going to happen next, you know? It's just, it is what it is. Take it day by day. And you do that. This lighthouse is literally so pretty. I think this is actually going to be my favorite. I have a thing for lighthouses, and it's crazy because when I think of lighthouses, I think of my mom. And what's really funny is that like my mom is the only one who does not have a tattoo on my body because I don't know what I want for her. And I said, you know, it probably is better when when, God forbid, like when she passes away, because I think I'm really dead set on getting a lighthouse to represent her, because she loves lighthouses. She loves the beach. She loves like this environment. So it's like, this would be like, a lighthouse would be like a tattoo for her. But I actually don't even know where I would get this tattoo. Like, I'm actually running out of places. Like, it's like, I know which spot I want to have my kids when I first have my kids, or things like that. And it's just like, where do I put my mom? I just don't know where to put my mom. And I wish I had funny stories for you guys, because like I watch Miss Coffee and she cracks me up. I watch Diamonds and Washi, she cracks me up. I watch her name is Mary. I don't know what her handle is. Mary Diamonds. Oh my god, I will link her down below too. She is like so cute. And like I love watching her. She does like daily videos, daily vlogs. And she is just adorable. And, she was like, she definitely didn't have to like over explain herself in her like last whip and chat, in regards to like, the community, and really, using discernment when it comes to like the events and certain people. I think she did a really good job articulating herself, and it's kind of weird how people kind of responded to her. But then again, I realized that, people want to say, oh, that comes with the territory. I think if anything, that just shows who has a guilty conscience and who doesn't. So, but like they always have really funny stories. Like I don't have funny stories. I kind of live a life of simplicity to an extent. So like if I do have a funny story, it's literally about Bruno, and it's rare because Bruno is an old man now, and he's not the pup that he once was. But I mean, he does do like really funny things when you pay attention to him. Otherwise, he's really kind of laid back himself. Do you see this? Do you guys ever just come across this where it's like, I literally feel like I'm missing letters all the time? I just shake it, put the 1 in the cap, take it, and put it there. There we go. I'm just like, I feel like I'm a mess every time I do stuff like this. Where was I? Okay, 4. But yeah, I really wish I was funny in that way. I don't really have a lot of funny stories. But I feel like when I talk to people, when I'm not in this state where I'm like kind, where I'm like concentrated and I'm calm, where I can express that side of me, people, they really know me to be like the funny guy, and it's like I'm not the funny guy. And if you guys never seen Boondock Saints, that's exactly where that's from, the funny guy. Rocco the funny guy. What are your favorite movies? Actually, that is a question of the Whip and Chat. What are your favorite movies, guys? Like, what do you think is like the best movie? What do you feel is like an underrated movie? What do you feel like? I personally can't even say like what like my favorite movie is, because it's constantly changing. But I definitely still think that I am one of those people where I'm watching movies that are recurring, and if it's definitely from the 80s, oh my god. And then about that, like, rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John. Guys, I was in shambles yesterday when I heard, like, and then when I read John Travolta's like tribute to her on Instagram, I was losing my marbles. I was like, oh my Jesus Lord, like, I knew that she was always sick, and she suffered with, I believe, breast cancer for a very large portion of her life. And it's nice to know that she's, at rest, she's in peace now, and she's no longer suffering. But it's just so messed up to, like, think that such an icon is no longer here. But, it kind of goes to show, too, like my dad said, it's like, we are not here forever. This is not a permanent lifestyle. This is not a permanent place for us as in this body, as human beings. We probably do go on to a different there probably is life after death to an extent. And I mean, I like to believe that there is. I want to think that I will be reincarnated. My faith in La Santísima Muerte allows me to believe in that. And although, like, I'm a Catholic woman, I still very much have a cult background, and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm just not. And I'm not gonna let anyone make me feel ashamed for that. Not when I come from a long line of witches that never got burned, let alone witches that, hid behind their Catholic roots, things like that, in order to survive. So I definitely take a lot of pride in being, I consider myself a bruja. I've been doing this for long enough to obtain and stand by that label. I realized too, though, that like labels like that, your own personal power and your will and the things that you manifest in this life, they are all because of your faith, and that's just the truth of it. That's just how I see it, and I believe in it. Like, you know, you can manifest anything as long as you put your mind to it. It's not a game by chance or whatever. It's definitely just you, your power, your will, and the strength to obtain what you would like in this world, what you would like in this life. So I take that every day with me, or I try to, especially when it's like now I'm going through a phase where I don't want to put any emotional tie to my home or emotional tie to anything, because in a heartbeat everything can change. And then you wonder, you know, when you feel that wind on your shoulder, you know, what is it all for? But that's the end of the whip and chat, guys. I will see you guys hopefully sometime soon. I definitely think that I will be a kitting up video for my next diamond painting. I haven't figured out which one. Stick around on my YouTube and my Instagram as well for a poll for the next one that I'll be doing, because I'm still not sure if I'm going to do Angelique or if I'm going to do maybe another Dreamer Designs kit. I haven't figured it out, but yeah, either something for Drills and Chills, Festival of Witches, or just something right before then. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.